Check it out now. What in the fuck is going on, man? Now, 2019 been a turbulent year. We only 9 days in. And all I can say is first, the Fat Boys break up. Now every day I wake up, another bullshit-ass story going on, man. This time, we got Slim Jimmy basically saying he's fed up. Don't even ask me of what. But he claiming he's leaving Rae Sremmurd. He's going solo. Okay, now, I don't know what's going on in 2019. We got Blueface smacking bitches in the head with coils of dollar bills. We got, goddamn it, Big Soulja back on his 2015, 2016 bullshit. He's the big Paru running around here saying he's running shit. I don't know what's the fuck going on, okay? Now, Slim Jimmy got up on Twitter and he started laughing like a motherfucker. Put the bunch of laughing emojis and he said, man, I bought my mama a crib off my work. I'm not Rae Sremmurd. I'm Slim Jimmy. And I'm gonna sink or swim by myself. Not Shrem Life. Y'all still got y'all man Sway. Y'all'll be straight. Then somebody say, yo, bro, just keep that same energy tomorrow, fam, because everybody's probably thinking this nigga's tweaking on some pills or something. He says all 2K19. Now, what is he talking about? Okay, Swae Lee unfollowed him. I don't know if he's beefing with Swae Lee or beefing with Mike Will. Somehow there's some turbulence going on with the Rae Sremmurd homies. Okay, now I'm gonna give you a little insight because I went to Swae Lee's crib before they dropped Shrem Life 3 and he played me a bunch of music. And I'm not gonna lie, like, listen, you know, perception versus what is actually happened is usually very far apart. Okay, when we hear like these groups, we think they're always together, they're best friends, but oftentimes as people grow within the music industry, people get their own situations. From what I see, Slim Jimmy and also Swae Lee, they got their own crews. They don't even live together. Last I checked, we had Swae Lee living in LA and we had Slim Jimmy living in Atlanta. Of course, they do shows together. Of course, they send songs back and forth. But not a lot of times they're really recording together. Now, when you put all that in perspective, and sometimes, you know, egos could be bruised. And, you know, people sometimes like to act like Slim Jimmy's a non-essential part of the Rae Sremmurd twins, as we like to call them. But in all honesty, maybe he's just frustrated and he's just trying to say, yo, I could survive by myself. We all know that the solo projects that came out as a joint, like, 3-disc album where he had his side, Swae Lee had his side, and there was a Rae Sremmurd side, that was probably something to help show the public, like, yo, he could survive by himself. However, you could tell when people talk about Rae Sremmurd, a lot of times they just talking about Swae Lee. They're not even talking about Slim Jimmy. That could be frustrating. So whether he's beefing with Swae Lee himself, whether he's beefing with Mike Will, who owns the label that they're signed to, Ear Drummers through Interscope, or maybe he's just unhappy with how fans keep trying to play him. That's why he's going off. I don't think this is permanent, man. These guys have made a lot of great moments together. They got a lot of plaques together. They've gone on a lot of tours together. And to be honest, they've done a lot of great things in music that I just don't think that if it was really legit, he would just be having an outburst on Twitter and it would be really like that all 2019. Give him a couple days. Of course, I could imagine Swae Lee probably feels a certain type of way too, even though he ain't saying nothing, because he unfollowed that motherfucker. Probably say, yo, that nigga's tripping. Okay? Hopefully they work it out. But I'm telling y'all, man, listen, this is the reason why we got to give my nigga Takeoff a lot of credit, because sometimes he don't even be featured on songs. Sometimes they perform it without the motherfucker. Sometimes they won't even invite him to the show. And he still hold it down, because you know what? Once the check come in, who the fuck cares about the other shit when you know you're part of the group, okay? Not everybody could be Kobe. Not everybody could be Jordan. Sometimes you got to be a role player. Sometimes you got to be the person who set up the fucking point. And again, everybody got to play their role. Hopefully Slim Jimmy cools down and everything is good, and hopefully they stay together. But if not, let's see if he can really survive in this landscape being a independent artist, right? You guys be the judge, getting comment, you guys like and subscribe to Akademiks.